page with a title, with a menu, and with a footer. But I am not happy because I don't see the CSS. It's not using the CSS. So why don't I have the CSS? The way to diagnose this is to go to your place and check that, ooh, it's indeed trying to get the CSS, but it get a 404. A 404 means, A, I could not get the page from your server. So I have a problem here. The answer for the problem is here. In order for the server to be able to serve some static content, like a style sheet, you need to set up the configuration of your application to allow this. Indeed, it would be very unsafe to let a browser access any file onto your server. So you need to clearly identify which are the files that you allow the viewer or the browser to see from your server. So this is the goal of this file here. Okay? So now that I have this, because I changed the configuration, I need to stop the server and restart it again. And now that it is restarted, my page has styling, and I can indeed go from the first page to the second page. Alright, so let me close on this before we make the break, because I think you deserve a break. This is the classical structure that you have for an application. Let me close everything so that's better. So you have a configuration file for your application. You have an application. The application is a code that you don't need to understand. You just delegate the rendering of pages to some classes. The classes are all in the directory. They are called handlers. And the typical status for handler is to set up some value, show and render a template. And the template is just HTML page with some special comments. Once you have this set up, you're ready to do a lot of things with your application. And right after the break, we're going to see how we can store some data on our test systems and how we can combine this with the map that Stein showed us. So I think it's time for a break. I'm going to get a coffee and I hope you'll get a good break. Just before that, I just want to show you where you can go and ask questions. So let's see what's the URL for that. It's on the slides. So I need to go to some slides. Bits.ly, sorry. You know what? Can you just go and type it?
Shall we test?
What's bits like this? Sorry. Okay, so bit.ly. I'm going to make it a little bit harder. Alright, so this is what it looks like. This is a web page where you see the question that other people have asked. So I can see there's a Malik, I can see there's a Hacker Forever. I am very happy of this because I like Hacker. If you don't have a laptop or if you don't see the URL, please talk to Amir and Ahmed, they will help you. The way this works is you can ask me questions or you can vote for questions that you like us to answer. And right after the break, I will take the questions and I will answer the questions in order for 5 or 10 minutes and then we'll cross it. Tomorrow we will be available online to answer the question on the forum, and I'll talk a little bit about this after the break. So enjoy the break. We'll be back in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. See you later.
See you. See you. ¿no? Entonces también